Almost an acre of riverfront property on the Stillwater River between Whitefish and Kalispell, Montana. My name is Miles McLaughlin, rolling out a really unique and epic property with you today. I work at Wilco Land. What we do is we buy and sell raw vacant land, right? A lot of unique and like I say, epic properties out there. So this is definitely one of them. It's river access only, hence the price. And let me show you what it is. Though, I mean, it's this island out here on the Stillwater River. Pretty darn cool, isn't it? I get a lot of quirky properties like this. There's a market for it. There's something special. You got to be creative with what you do with them. What this is, it's a recreational investment. Here's the island that I'm talking to. Like I said, it's about 0.75 acres. And I'm going to pull it up on a map here in a second for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I see in the property, potential uses for it, why we sell things like this, how you might access it. That's going to be a big portion of this video. I'm going to be talking about access to this property, some different entry points I see on maybe Onyx Maps and Google Earth. So, we've sold a lot of land like this. What do you do with it? You hike in back here. It does have access via land. I'll get to the aerial imagery showing you that. I want to click through a few more photos showing you this island. I mean, it's a damn cool spot for recreation to, can you do something under, 1,000 square feet out there, a shipping container? Can you build a little off-grid cabin, a dry cabin? Maybe it's a teepee, maybe it's a little yurt or a tree house. But whatever it is, we know how valuable, public land is. I mean, this is private land on the Stillwater River, right? That you can own, and in a market that's virtually impossible to own anything like this. So, everything's priced out in this market. And this photo is going to lead me into access. So we know what we have. We have an island on the Stillwater River. Think fishing, think recreation, think good times with friends on the weekend. This is a subdivision, and I'll pull it up on Google Maps in a second here. I suppose if you live in this subdivision, you have access to this little community park back here. And this little community park back here, you can see this is fenced off by that rancher. It looks like you can walk this boundary line that this development company, this is kind of like a byproduct. This land back here is almost a byproduct of this development company. I think that's kind of my theory on it. Because let me show you what we're looking at here. Here's that park. So I'm on Onyx Maps giving you an aerial image. Here's the property. And here's that park I'm referring to. So you can see you can kind of walk this boundary here out to here, out to your property. So that's, I don't know the access to the subdivision. Is it public parking on the street? I don't know. Do you know somebody back there? Can any John Doe walk up to this park and park right here? I don't know. That's not something I'm advertising. So somebody local is going to figure that stuff out. Maybe you walk in from somewhere. Maybe there's a park or something. I just don't know. Maybe it's from up here on Church Drive, but let me get back to this. So anyhow, here's a potential walk-in access site. Who owns this land? You're probably going to ask. It's this development company. Silvermont Properties is probably the one who bought 100 acres here. This is how it was platted out. It looks like the development owns all this land too. So, I don't know what the deal is here. There's probably a stream here. It looks like you can cross and maybe get into the Stillwater River. And then you could float down to the property. Now, if we're going to start getting into float in access, that's kind of the potential land access route. I don't know if there's, how the law works walking on this property boundary. So again, your fallback option is going to be accessing it via the river. And there's nothing more fun than that, right? So you've got a bridge here. It's Church Drive. It's sometimes common for people to access rivers underneath bridges. Again, these are potential access points. You can get on Google Earth. Or Onyx Maps for that matter. This is really how you're going to want to view the property, by the way, using like Onyx Maps or Landglide. And you can see the property here, 0.75 acres. If you have the upgraded version, you're going to be able to see the outline of it, but it's pretty distinguishable. Looking at the islands out here, and we zoomed in here on the river. So like I said, a really damn cool property. And so pulling it up on a map, we're between Kalispell and Whitefish, Montana. Like I said, a world-class area of this country, and we're out here on the river. So there are access points as we come up here. I do want to point out a couple. Spencer Mountain Trailhead area. Looks like you can access the river down off Twin Bridges Road, potentially off Cam Ranch Road, maybe even off that lake. Again, being local, exploring some of this is going to be what you're going to have to do. There's another one. Let's see, up here off Farm to Market Road. And this actually has a put in. I can pull it up on Google Earth and show you this put in. Let me pull this up quick for you. And we have a link. You can download this and open it on Google Earth, highlight it in here. So I'll show you this Farm to Market put in. So if we follow the river and head up north, this is going to be Spencer Lake. And Farm to Market Road is going to be this access point. I believe, not right there. It's going to be this access point right here. So this appears to be a dedicated access point. We can probably get down here on street views and take a look at that. And then you can float the Stillwater River. I'm assuming this down here is going to be your public access point that people are taking to get on the Stillwater River. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of an adventure. There's going to be probably a lot of local spots you can drop in to access a property. So we've covered access. We've covered, why we sell these things, what they are. They're unique. They're really cool recreational properties, and there's just not a lot of opportunities to own stuff like this. So if you are interested in this, give me a call. Give me a shout here at 605-250-1256. Again, here at Wilco Land, I've got a bunch of other listings on the homepage throughout the Northwest. Give me a shout if you're interested in something else. I've got buildable lots within a mile of Stevens Pass for those ski bums out there in Whitefish. So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.